how you did the problem, why it makes sense, and why your answer is right. Savon, you want to share one?
I put so you can write out the equation.
So you can write out the situation that goes with an equation, right? So you can explain what does that equation represent in real life. Dayla, you're my next one.
It kind of is like Savon, but mine is if you're able to write the equation, you get it stays in the equation.
Right, if you can express what you're doing in writing, it's going to stay in that head longer. It means that you really know what you're talking about when you're doing your math. Anyone can put numbers down on a page, but not everyone can explain what they're doing. If you can explain what you're doing, it means you really know what's going on in that problem. And my last one is Jackie. Is Jackie down here? Oh, there you are, Jackie. Jackie, what's another reason? One last one. For word problems, right? You both have to be able to read a word problem or write a word problem for someone else, as well as explain your thinking when you're responding to a word problem. Okay. Who has an idea of what the point of this warm-up is? Why am I doing this, Savon?
To show us why we got it right.
Right, and what are we going to be doing today, Xavier?
SCR.
SCR in about
Math.
math. I know you guys are sometimes resistant to wanting to write because this is math class. However, let me warn you, I was a math major for my first 2 weeks of college, and it was all writing. It was all about explaining why this problem and your answer makes sense. I ended up being a poli-sci major, so I didn't end up having to do that. But if you're political science, but if you're thinking about doing anything with math or business or accounting or finance in college, what? So your dad? That's what your dad does? That's awesome. You have to be able to write to explain, okay? It's all about, in the real world of math, it's all about writing to explain what you mean when you're doing your math work. Okay? All right, let's go through our definitions today. I have a couple scholarships I still need. I see Nayeli's, I see Diogenes, I see Chantel's. Okay, I'm at 100% now. Awesome. So you did our warm-up. We have agenda and greeting, attendance and passback, find your update and check. We'll do our target and our questions for the day. We'll talk about what doing our works today means, our real-world connection. Then we're doing an SCR workshop for the whole class. After that, we'll do a recap, and if we have time, we'll do an exit ticket just about what you learned today in this process. It's not graded. Yes, Adrian?
So there's no station.
No stations today. Nope, we're doing it partner work. Okay? Trinity? Mr. Triggs will be here for the first half of class, yes. Any other questions on the agenda, Adrian?
Did you pick our partners or we people next?
I will pick your partners. I will tell you who they are in a second, okay? All right, as I take attendance, make sure that you update your notebook. And the pass-out person today is Dayla. Can I get one person to help Dayla? Ulysses, help Dayla. You're getting your test